Hi everyone, this is a short screencast that will hopefully show you how to use the quizzes that you have uploaded onto Moodle. So just click on the quiz within Moodle, you'll get this screen and click on Start. Now this quiz just has 5 questions in it just to give you a feel for what you need to do. What you'll see is the type of question up the top there. It's only really 3 main types: true or false, multiple response and multiple choice. So with this question, you need to tick each of the answers that apply. So for argument's sake, let's just tick these 2. Let's click on next. So you're done, okay? This one here, again, is a multiple response. So just tick on the relevant ones. Just watch out for questions of this type that have 7 or 8 different answers. In other words, you may need to scroll down on the right-hand side here, okay? I think there's one of those coming up. So tick all that apply and just move on. So you'll go through each of the 20 questions in your full quiz before you see your result and indeed the correct answers. Okay, so we'll click through this. This one's just a simple true or false. So let's just say false to that one. Move on to the next one. These ones here, these matching ones, there's only one in this little test. What you've got to do is just move the item. So in this case, correct answer being the exemption method for interest, and move that across there. So just move from the right to the left. Okay. Next question here is the multiple response, where you've got quite a few different answers. So watch for this thing on the right hand side that you sort of move up and down. Don't miss the ones at the bottom, because if you miss one, you'll get the answer wrong. Okay, so let's just click that one there, click on submit. Okay, then you're going to get your result here. So 5 questions, 5 marks for each question. The passing score, pass rate was sort of 80%, so I needed to get 80% of them right. My score is 15. So you'll also see, obviously, the time elapsed. Just watch for the time on each of the quizzes. It's only 10 minutes, so you've got 30 seconds per question with 20 questions. So if you do get a score, as I have done, which is below par, you're just prompted to sort of revise the area and try the quiz again. I would say that doing the quiz more than once or twice is probably a good idea, just to hone your skills. Okay, so don't just do it once and pass and then leave it. Do it a couple of times at least, or maybe more if you've got the time. So in terms of the review, so once you've got your score, you're going to review. What you'll see is that the question comes up again. Left hand side, you'll see little ticks as to the correct answers. Okay. In this particular case, you'll see that both of the answers that I gave were in fact correct. So you'll see your answers shaded in a sort of a gray color there, and you'll see the correct one on the left hand side. Okay. Moving on to this one. You'll see that the correct answers are here. In fact, I've ticked those 2, so it's incorrect. So just obviously read the correct answer if you do get it wrong, and just make a note of those things, or indeed, go back to the text and study this area if you didn't do well in the text. Okay. You notice on this review feedback button, all you're getting there is whether or not the answer is correct or not, so not overly useful. This one here, this outline button, just really sort of outlines each of the questions. Yeah, so when you scroll your sort of mouse across them, you'll get the full question, but you don't really get much more than that, apart from the fact that whether you got it right or wrong. So that outline button is not overly helpful. I guess this screen here, when you're reviewing each question, or reviewing the correct answers, is the most useful thing for you. Okay, moving on to the next one, true or false. It's fairly straightforward. As I say, this is the screen that you should be using. This one here, you'll see that in fact the order that I got them in was the correct order. So watch out for correct order on the left hand side and your order on the right hand side. So in this case, this one was correct. Moving on to the next one. Again, this is one of the longer ones, so you just got to have a scroll down, make sure you see what is and isn't a PE, I think, in this particular case. Okay, so that's really 5 of 5. That's the lot. So if that's all you need to do, hopefully the tests will be useful. They'll be launched this evening, and more to follow this week. Okay, thanks very much for listening.